If you're a streamer still spending hours scrubbing through your VODs or yelling at chat to clip that one crazy moment you missed, you really need to stop because you are doing it the hard way. I used to waste so many hours hunting for clips after every stream, often having to mute my mic while I searched, just praying the Twitch clip button captured the right second. Well, no more, because I'm about to walk you through a way to cut that time down to 0. This is how you stop clip hunting, and starts in an AI workflow that takes your long streams and spits out ready-to-post short clips, schedules them, and keeps everything perfectly organized. I'll show you the exact steps I personally use and even give you a bonus pro tip at the very end, so make sure you watch all the way through. First up, let's talk about why this actually matters. Short clips are absolutely how people discover new streamers now. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Those platforms are your primary growth lanes right now. But manually clipping, trimming, exporting, and then scheduling all of that content, that's honestly a full-time chore. If your goal is to actually grow your channel, you should be focused on creating content, not babysitting export settings all day. That is precisely where a tool like Vizard steps in and completely changes the game. It's not just another clipper. This system finds the most viral parts of your long videos, makes them into polished short edits, and can even schedule and publish them for you automatically. Think of it like having a tiny, hyper-efficient editor working for you who literally never needs to sleep. So, step 1 is to stop relying solely on the clipping function built into VODs or Streamlabs. Let me be perfectly clear. Replay buffers are great, and I still use them for those very specific, super micro moments. If you haven't enabled the replay buffer in your streaming software yet, go do that right now. Set a sane clip length, usually 30 to 60 seconds, works perfectly for shorts, and assign a hotkey. Make sure that replay buffer is running the entire time you want to be actively capturing cool things as they happen. But the replay buffer is inherently limited because it only saves what just happened right there on your local machine. You still have to go back, edit the saved file, export it, and then manually schedule that piece of content. That's totally fine for capturing that one single viral moment, but once you want to start systematically growing, you absolutely need to introduce some automation. Step 2 is getting your long video, your full VOD, into the AI tool incredibly fast after your stream ends. Instead of spending 2 or 3 grueling hours scrubbing back and forth, upload the whole thing or use an automatic VOD import if you have it connected to your platform. Vizard's AI will then immediately scan the entire video and intelligently find the moments that are most likely to perform well on social media. It specifically looks for things like laughter spikes, sudden reaction peaks, emotional beats, or even massive chat eruptions. You no longer need to go hunting for that elusive needle in a massive haystack. The AI pulls out all the needles for you and hands you a stack of ready-made clips. Here is exactly how I personally run the system. I keep my replay buffer enabled for those instant, on-the-spot moments like an unexpected clutch or a funny glitch. That covers any immediate single-save clips I might want to post immediately after the fact. But for real, scalable content, turning each 2 to 5 hour stream into 10 to 20 short pieces. I upload the entire VOD to the AI and let it do the heavy lifting. Step 3 is where you get to quickly tweak the clip settings to match your exact needs. Vizard lets you set your desired clip length ranges, the general tone you want, and even the total number of clips you want generated per video file. If you are primarily posting to TikTok or Reels, you should slice more 15 to 30 second snips because shorter often performs better there. If you're aiming for repurposable content for YouTube Shorts, then aiming for that 45 to 60 second sweet spot is usually smarter. The tool's auto-editing feature intelligently does the necessary cuts, adds jump cuts where pacing demands, and can even optimize the pacing specifically for viral platforms. This means your job shifts from being a deep editor to simply providing a quick, final approval on the AI's suggestions. Step 4 is using the integrated content calendar and the scheduling feature, which is the part streamers always skip because it sounds boring. However, ignoring scheduling is a massive growth multiplier that you simply cannot afford to overlook in this day and age. The content calendar lets you simply drag and drop your clips onto a schedule, tweak the captions, and add platform-specific adjustments easily. Forget opening TikTok, uploading, reformatting, adding captions, saving drafts, and then completely forgetting about it until next week. You set your cadence, say 3 clips every single week, and the system will auto-schedule them according to your preferred posting times. The set it and forget it auto-schedule feature means you can truly build momentum passively. Now let's briefly compare that method to the other ways people handle this. Paying for a fancy stream deck and clipping manually, or using the native buttons and exporting everything by hand. Or, of course, you could always bite the bullet and hire a dedicated editor to handle the entire post-production process for you. The fundamental problem with all those routes is that they suffer from issues involving too much time, too much money, or a complete lack of consistency. Native platform clips aren't curated or edited for social-first formats, so they almost always require heavy reworking on your end. Hiring an editor is fantastic for quality, but it's inherently expensive and often suffers from slow turnaround times. Some other AI clipping tools only manage one piece of the puzzle, either the clipping or the scheduling, and they often charge an arm and a leg for batch processing. Vizard successfully ties the entire content loop together. Automated editing, calendar-based scheduling, and platform-ready outputs, meaning you get more content faster and cheaper. I learned a few practical tips the hard way that I want to pass along to you right now. First, pick one default clip length that generally matches your main posting platform. Shorter clips work better for things like TikTok and Reels. For YouTube Shorts, you have a little more room to push that length toward the 45 to 60-second range for maximum impact. Second, always utilize Vizard's variant outputs. Let the AI create a few different versions of the same clip with different hooks or trims. Post those variants about a week apart, and you will quickly see which subtle reframe in the first 2 seconds doubles your engagement. Third, keep the raw timestamps for your personal favorite moments, just in case, and upload that short VOD file to the AI for polished multi-platform versions. Fourth, while the AI does great cuts, don't over-automate the voice itself. Always add a human touch with custom captions or a short overlay text for context. A common issue people have is worrying about losing creative control or sounding repetitive. But the tool helps you by offering multiple candidates. You are never forced to publish everything the AI generates. The goal here is speed balanced with control, not just blind autopilot publishing. Another pitfall is letting the fear of not going viral on every single clip dictate your output. That's a massive creative trap. The smartest strategy is always volume combined with consistent quality, letting the algorithm find the true winners for you. This kind of automation is what allows you to maintain that necessary content tempo without completely burning yourself out in the process. Let's also quickly talk about the cost and the return on investment compared to other methods. Some clip tools lock essential features behind expensive paywalls or charge you per clip generated, while human editors charge you hourly rates. Doing everything yourself costs you the most valuable resource, time you could spend streaming or networking with your community. With this AI workflow, you get batch processing and scheduling built right in, which usually ends up being significantly cheaper per clip and massively more scalable overall. The math is simple. If each clip takes you 30 minutes of manual labor and you want 10 clips a week, that's 5 hours you could have spent doing something else. It is time to reclaim those valuable hours back into your week for more creation or rest. Here's a quick, hands-on look at the final pipeline in action. After the AI produces the clips, I scan the thumbnail suggestions, pick the best one, and tweak the caption for a stronger hook. Then I slot that perfectly polished piece into my content calendar. Simply hit the schedule button. If a clip is performing exceptionally well, I might drop it into my sponsored content bucket or use it as reaction material for my next live stream. The whole process becomes a clean pipeline: stream, upload VOD, AI edits, quick approval, schedule, and finally, posted across all platforms. All right, here is the bonus pro tip I promised you. You must combine your replay buffer capture with the AI batch editing capability. Keep your replay buffer running for those in-the-moment saves, saving that short file immediately to your desktop. Then immediately upload that specific short file into the AI and ask it to produce 2 or 3 distinct variants tailored for different platforms. This hybrid approach gives you the immediacy of the replay buffer combined with the polish and scale of the full automation suite. A final thought. Growing as a creator isn't just about playing better games or getting luckier with viral clips. It is fundamentally about building efficient, repeatable systems that support your creative output. If you are still manually clipping, editing, and scheduling everything yourself, you are guaranteed to be leaving massive amounts of growth on the table. Tools like this allow you to finally scale your content output, maintain consistency, and test what drives real growth without succumbing to burnout. So yes, enable your replay buffer for those immediate saves, but absolutely do not let that be the extent of your entire workflow. Upload your full VODs to an AI editor, let it find the genuine gems, schedule the content, and use the calendar to keep your entire strategy organized. Do that for just 1 month straight, and I guarantee you will be shocked by how much more content you publish and how much faster you start to grow. I will link a full walkthrough playlist and some of my personal settings templates down in the description, so you can literally copy my setup. Try this exact hybrid workflow, replay buffer plus AI editing, for a single week and tell me how many hours you got back. Chances are you'll be genuinely astonished. Alright, I will see you all in the very next video. And remember to get those clips working hard for you, not the other way around.